Hello, everybody. I know I really don't need this mic for you to hear me, but everyone on the internet needs the mic to hear me. So thank you, internet people. So this is really exciting for me because it's my debut album. I'm really excited. I'm really glad for all of you who came out. I appreciate the support. I know this is kind of backwards, but I'm going to introduce the band first because I love each and every one of these people. So on bass, we have Michael Rinko. We play in an avant-garde death metal band together. This is Rhiannon Dewey on the tenor sax. She also just officially joined the avant-garde metal project. And then on piano, we have Tom Amend. So minus Michael, this is the group that recorded the record. We had a different bass player, but Michael's here now, so we love him today. So we're just going to play the record down. You know, we haven't played this since we recorded it, so we're going to have mini conversations between the songs. But yeah, this first tune is called Keep Steppin' Down. It's about how exciting it is to watch your life fall apart. Okay, so yeah, as many solos as you want, or as many choruses as you want. Just cue the 6/8 thing. Yeah, and remember the ending is, it's two heads in, then one head, and then the ending goes to that A major 7, and we end there. Sound good? Okay. A 1, 3, a 1, 2, 3. So if you couldn't tell, that tune was written by a drummer. It was definitely written by a drummer. Lots of metric mods, lots of changes. Yeah. So this next song is called 3 a.m. Breeze. It's a ballad. So if you guys want to slow dance, I don't know. Some of you are looking pretty romantic tonight. You can definitely slow dance to this. Yeah, this song is called 3 a.m. Breeze because I wrote it at 3 a.m. and it was breezy out. And also, jazzers are so good at naming songs. It's like a whole thing. But it's also about, sometimes the most revolutionary ideas come to you at 3 in the morning. It's never like you wake up at 8 a.m. and you're like, oh man, I have the best idea ever. It's always like 3 a.m. you wake up and you're like, wow, maybe I should do something to change my life. And that's kind of what this song is about. Thank you. That was way slower than it was on the record, but it was kind of groovy. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. and I haven't had my coffee. This next song's called Overlook Sunset. Do any of y'all know, besides my mom and little brother, do any of y'all know where Overlook is? It's the name of a road. It's a road in the middle of, it's like, oh man, if you drive to where South Boulder ends and turns right, there's a huge industrial park, and there's a road called Overlook, and I used to live there. I didn't live there. I used to skateboard there all the time, and we'd like order pizza to Overlook Drive, and like it was so fun. And I would be there from sunrise to sunset. So this song's kind of got a double meaning of that, along with like the sun setting on a certain period of time in your life. Yeah, if you're watching this online, there's a thing right here that says, please help us because the muse is sick. Help the muse, they're sick. They're not sick like, they're not like sick like COVID, they're like sick like rad. If you want to support us and support the Muse, definitely do that, because the Muse is one of those awesome venues where like you're sitting here listening to this, but I know some of you sat here and listened to my avant-garde extreme metal project here, and like this place will do both, and like that is so cool. Like, how many places will let me play my soft ballads and put a pentagram on their floor? So yeah, serious shout out to Claire and Pete, y'all rock. Awesome. Well, here goes Overlook Sunset after we have our little band hub. So, right, you're playing the head with Rhiannon. I think we should, for just the sake of it, I think we should each do one chorus, bass, piano, sax, and then remember we're doing the vamp out with the drum solo thing. And the idea is yeah, we do the head out and then we go back to those intro chords that are different, right? And let's just do intro twice. Okay. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. So that's what it feels like at Overlook on the Sunset. You're fired. I know. Again, thank you to the Muse. And so we have, afterwards, you can, if you feel so inclined to do so, purchase CDs of this album. I also had posters made. We had a wonderful artist named Nora, who it looks like wasn't able to make it tonight, but she did all the art, and it's awesome stuff. So if you want to check it out, it's really cool. So this next song's called Straight Ahead. It's kind of there's a lot of jokes in here. There's a song called Turnaround, and I stole the chord changes, so I called it Straight Ahead. And it's also funny because this song is not straight ahead. There is free jazz. So anyone who hates free jazz, this is your warning. There is free jazz in this song. And yeah. This song's actually really personal to me because it's about a specific moment in time. So, you know, I like to get personal with my audience, but this album is actually a story of my recovery from addiction. And this song is about when I woke up and I was still drunk and I was like, I had one straight ahead idea, and that was I need to change something. And that's what this song is about. So it's gonna sound really drunk. Yeah, so that was a song. This next song is called "Twas a Dark and Stormy Night." It's a line from a book. What the heck's the name of the book? I know you just said. A Wrinkle in Time. It's the name of a book. My mom read it to me growing up, and basically it's like, that's the first line of the book. So the idea is, I know this is like more than half of the way through the record, but this is the first line of the book. This is the first line of the rest of your life. "'Twas a dark and stormy night." If any of you who I haven't already told can guess where the chord changes from this song come from, I will give you a kiss on the cheek. So I'm going to start with a little groove thing, you do the F pedal, then you come in with the head whenever. Yeah, head twice. Let's do head twice in, head twice out. If we do head once out, that's fine. We'll figure it out. But for the end, let's just vamp out on the F again. Okay? So I'm just going to start playing. All right, so this next one's called Trippin' on 4. It's about tripping. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a really fun tune. It's definitely different. It's actually so different, I met Tom's wife, and she knew me from this tune. She was like, is that the tune that Tom was practicing all the time? She doesn't sound like that, but yeah. So this one's really fun. Before I play it, I just want to give a shout out to, one, all of you for showing up. Like, thank you, seriously. Yeah. Two, again, shout out to Claire and Pete for supporting local music. Big deal. I'd like to thank my band members again. I'm going to say all their names, then you can clap. Tom Amend, piano. Rhiannon Dewey, tenor. Michael Rinko, bass. Now you can clap. And I'd also like to give a shout out to the woman who birthed me. Thanks, Mom. I don't think any of you, unless you have a child who wants to pursue music as a career, understand how much stuff she puts up with, because she puts up with a lot, and it's amazing. And just the support that I get is honestly phenomenal. Without it, this wouldn't have been possible. I'd also like to give a shout out to my little brother for loving me, because I know I can be annoying. I was actually going to play, before I realized how long my album was, I was going to play some songs by people whose writing has inspired me. So I want to thank them, and those people are, and some of them are here, Eli Baumgarten, Josh Munt, Elliot Elder, and then Annie Booth is performing at City Park Jazz right now, but she's inspired me so much as well. So I'd like to thank all those people. The last two things I'm going to thank are, one, my crippling drug addiction, because without it, I wouldn't be playing music. Yeah, you can clap for that. It's okay. And secondly, my sponsor, because without him, I don't know where I'd be. This next one's Trippin' on 4. So I'm just going to start by playing groove. You come in whenever you come in, we'll call that 2 times. Head once. Solos drop the weirdness, right, just in 7. Cue the end of your solo. Rhiannon, you said you just want to take 2? Okay, so Rhiannon's going to take 2. Do you want a solo, Michael? Okay, do you want a solo? Okay, and I'll solo. And just cue the Coltrane Matrix, and then head out once. Remember, we end on that A7 in the Matrix. Head out once as well. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks again to Rhiannon Dewey on saxophone. Tom Amend on piano. Michael Rinko on bass. And Catherine for making it out, even though she didn't think she was gonna. Thank you all. This has been a blast. Yeah, please buy CDs so I can pay rent.